Welcome to That's Good Sports Hot 5, where I rate the 5 hottest bods working at Domino's Pizza. Today, we take a look at Jeremy, coming in at 5'11" and a sturdy 250 pounds. You keep eating those meat lovers, Jeremy, and you'll be getting all the love you need. Next week, I will assess the hot bod of rock and roll legend Fats Domino, who was known as Skinny Whole Foods before getting addicted to Domino's Pizza. Just kidding, this is a football show. I'm Brandon Perna, and today I'm talking about football news. Josh McDaniels to Mike Tice to Rob Gronkowski getting robbed. That's good sports. I do have big dick Patreon shout-outs for Tim Vochowski. I don't know if that's right. Fuck you, Tom Brady, with that $4.20 donation, and Michael Turner with the Monster Cock $20 donation, and the funniest donation to date, $2 from I was the tall Mexican-looking kid who checked you out at Kohl's once. I do remember you, and to be clear, he was my cashier. He was not checking me out, unless you were. This channel operates on fan funding, so if you like it and you want to donate, there's a link in the description to my Patreon page, patreon.com/thatsgoodsports. Now let's go ahead and start with Josh McDaniels, formerly known to Broncos fans as Josh McDoucheface. But I think we're over that. He officially joined the Indianapolis Colts as their next head coach. I love this hiring for the Colts because it contributes to the big Patriots breakup. After Giselle, Alex Guerrero, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Robert Kraft, and the guys who deflated his footballs, Josh McDaniels was Tom Brady's closest friend. McDaniels nearly burned the Broncos organization to the fucking ground, and I'm guessing he learned from his mistakes and will be a fine coach in Indianapolis. If he learned nothing, then he'll be trading Andrew Luck and getting rid of T.Y. Hilton because his system can make anyone a winner. The real reason Colts fans should be excited about this hire, assuming Andrew Luck gets healthy enough to play, is the pairing of Luck and McDaniels. Athletically speaking, Andrew Luck is far more talented than Tom Brady. Physically speaking, though, Tom Brady has taken shits more handsome than Andrew Luck. Now, Andrew Luck and Rob Gronkowski may both look like cavemen, but Gronk is the only one of the two who lives in the modern world with a prehistoric brain. Luck is quite intelligent, which has to be a big reason McDaniels took the job. The Colts as a team need a lot of work, but McLuck is a great start moving forward. I also believe that Matt Patricia will find head coaching success in Detroit. Both McDaniels and Patricia smartly selected organizations with good quarterbacks. I believe Detroit has a better team today, but with free agency in the draft, that could change by the beginning of May. I don't believe Patricia will fall on his face like every other coordinator to leave the Patriots and take head coaching jobs elsewhere. You have Romeo Crennel, Charlie Weiss, Eric Mangina.
You know what that is? That's old Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm old Greg.
Sorry, Eric Mangini. That old Greg is a sneaky bastard. Josh McDaniels, and the verdict is still out on Bill O'Brien. Now, with the straight-up comparison, McDaniels to Patricia, I believe Josh has a better chance to succeed. Unlike Crennel, Weiss, Mangini, and even Patricia, Josh McDaniels is the only one who doesn't look like 3 of his 4 daily meals come from Domino's Pizza. Yeah, all those guys are huge. And Bill O'Brien is the only one who is kind of riding the line on whether or not he's really overweight, which is the only reason he still has a head coaching job. If Matt Patricia wants to succeed as head coach, he should invest in P90X. In addition to looking like the son of Robert Baratheon, being an aerospace engineer, and starting his coaching career on the offensive side of the ball, one of the reasons I think Matty P has a great chance to succeed in Detroit is he already has a good relationship with GM Bob Quinn. The GM head coach relationship is almost as important as the QB and head coach relationship. I mention that because 11 of Detroit's 17 unrestricted free agents are defensive players with some key pieces in Haloti Ngata, Tahir Whitehead, and Ziggy Ansah. Patricia is one of the best in the league at getting a lot from his defense, even when it lacks elite talent. The Lions have a lot of good players on that defense, but also have gaping holes at linebacker, especially if Whitehead leaves, and a quality corner opposite of Darius Slay. Which is interesting because corner Malcolm Butler who played with Matt Patricia in New England, will be available. He could replace DJ Hayden, the Lions free agent corner who's not very good. But is that relationship broken? Does Butler have a problem with Patricia, or is his problem with Bill Belichick? Was Belichick the full reason he was benched, or was Patricia completely on board with it? I don't know, but it could be an interesting thing to watch. It would be some serious drama. Moving on, Rob Gronkowski's house was reportedly burglarized while he was at the Super Bowl. Apparently, multiple safes and guns were stolen from his home, which forces me to ask, why does Gronk own a gun? He's 6'7" and built like an armored tank. Guys like that don't need to carry a Swiss Army knife, let alone a gun. The reason he was robbed when he was out of town was because nobody on earth would want to fight Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski did suffer a severe concussion during the AFC Championship game, which leaves the door open for the possibility that he simply can't remember where he hid his guns and safes. Former Raiders offensive line coach Mike Tice is retiring. He cited that a big reason for his departure was that players today just don't want to be coached, which set the record for most old man thing ever said in the NFL. Maybe the Raiders offensive line didn't like the fact that you played a big part in the ousting of Bill Musgrave, pushing for Todd Downing to be the offensive coordinator, and then tried to make schematic changes to a line that was near perfect in 2016. The Raiders had a top 3 offensive line in 2016, which was coached by Mike Tice. In 2017, they tried to go a different direction and had far less success. So the great players who were very coachable in 2016 suddenly don't want to be coached anymore in 2017 and represent all players in the NFL. I like Mike Tice, but that's such a lame-ass, get off my lawn, blame it on the millennials type cop-out that it makes me glad he's fucking retiring. The Philadelphia Eagles wanted to be coached. The Los Angeles Rams certainly let Sean McVay coach his way to Coach of the Year. I'm sure every team has some players that are difficult to coach, and when you start generalizing all the players as being uncoachable, you're probably the problem, and it's probably time to leave. So, good job on leaving. Carson Wentz proposed to his girlfriend after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. He apparently asked her in front of the new battlement of his new castle, where she will remain locked away so Nick Foles can't steal her like he did Wentz's Super Bowl MVP award. Wentz stated that he will keep his wife's hair short, so Big Dick Nick Foles can't Rapunzel his way into the castle keep. More like keep your damn hands off of my life, Nick Foles, is what Carson Wentz said. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. You gotta subscribe. If you're on Facebook, share the videos. I'm on Twitter at Brandon Perna. If you wanna talk some football, we can do it there. And again, patreon.com/that'sgoodsports. That's how you can support this channel and keep me independent and fan-funded so I can say whatever the fuck I want.